Be there at 11:45. You can go ahead and get started. I will catch up when I get there. In about 10 minutes. Alright, so this is full self-driving supervised software version 12.5.4, and this is going to be mostly a city with some highway driving, about a 15-mile drive total, 20 minutes, depending on traffic. So I'm just gonna quiet up and drink my coffee here while the car does its thing. The possum, as I affectionately call it. While we're sitting here at the traffic light, if anybody is interested, check out some of my other videos. I've been messing around with the Bamboo Labs Carbon and P1S 3D printers, and loving the multicolored prints. So I made a couple Towley coasters for a colleague of mine, who's, if you pronounce his name, first and last name, it sounds like Tally. So hopefully he'll get a kick out of those. Made them with a glow-in-the-dark PLA, so once the lights go out, all of the white here glows a bright green. And I am gonna put the turn signal on and go around this guy because he is going slow, as he's about to drop stuff out of his back door here. And we'll just call those inpatient driver interventions.
Also all of our local community that has pulled together to help one another and help their neighbors, check on their neighbors, is just an amazing effort.
We've heard from business owners who had literally water up to the ceiling of their businesses, like at 12 Bone Smokehouse there in Asheville. With the conditions as bad as they are, I mean, those business owners can't even get to their business right now. They were away when all of this happened. How are you able to get the critical resources in? I understand some people, don't even have clean water right now for drinking.
That's right. So what we have seen so far, our governor was here yesterday, Governor Bray Cooper, helping bring resources into our community. The president will be here tomorrow, flying over the community.
So in this case, there is absolutely no question, reporting from CNN, that every single party, including Hezbollah, had agreed to a ceasefire in Lebanon, and including Israel. And Israel violated it, lied about it, and did an aggressive strike instead. They chose war instead of peace. There's no question. One more quote from CNN. U.S. officials argue that Israel changed its mind Wednesday night after the proposal, which was signed on to by 11 other allies, was announced. Israel decided they had an opportunity to target Nasrallah, a U.S. official said. Yes, an opportunity created by the fake ceasefire they were pretending to do when they had always intended to go to war.
Exactly.
And look, I'll say one last thing here. I don't like this. Did Iran fund Hamas and Hezbollah? Almost certainly. Did Hamas and Hezbollah at different times attack Israel? Certainly. Whether it was effectual like October 7th or ineffectual like Hezbollah has been doing for the last 11 months, it's not like they haven't counterattacked. But I don't want you to think, oh, it's because, oh, they're just rabid anti-Semites and they were just trying to kill Jews for no apparent reason. They are resisting the 57-year occupation of the Palestinians in concentration camps. And so I checked the definition of concentration camps. It is a...
He took with him supplies for relief to distribute, and they passed those out. Trump also created a GoFundMe, which is verified, for Hurricane Helene victims. As of the top of the hour, it had raised $2 million. Former President Trump called out the Vice President Kamala Harris for what he described as a staged photo.
Just, you're looking at images of all
All
sorts
right.
of businesses that were located
You better stop
in the
at this
areas
light.
that had not historically flooded, but now have flooded, and they're washed away. Entire structures.
All right, so it was creeping up in the intersection, and it's, as you can tell, it is well out in the intersection, which is why all these other cars are going by very slow, making their left turns, about to hit it. So it should have gone through that light, but it was too hesitant to go through. I probably should have accelerated through, but I was trying not to intervene. Alright, so getting on the highway here for about 4 miles. I'm gonna get the speed going as fast as possible, just because I am impatient and running behind schedule. So let's just do a couple mild interventions here to change lanes and get this thing going where I need it to be. I'm gonna get my waves going here again. This is interesting. Normally it will let me go 85 miles an hour, but it's actually saying right before this it said poor road conditions detected, which I don't know what that was all about, but now it's allowing me to go the maximum 85 set speed, so we'll coast like this for a while. Finish up my coffee and Rightfully so. Phone away before I get another strike against me. I haven't had one of those in a really long time, and I got one a couple days ago, so I should be on my best behavior. Alright, so we should be pulling up here to our location. Because I'm running late, I'm not gonna let this spin around and drive around in circles. I'm just gonna take over in the parking lot. Pulling in the parking lot now.
David Mecca says, okay.
Just do a self-park.